Lads.
Hello and welcome. Here we are again. My name is Hal Stewart and this is our end of season fans forum. The 2021 season was about as enjoyable as watching your own mother fall down a flight of concrete stairs whilst you're getting a root canal. But it's over now. That is really the only highlight of the entire season, is that it ended. And we are going to look back on some of what went wrong. But also, because we don't want this to be entirely negative, we're also going to look ahead to hopefully brighter days. Nick, shall we jump straight on to our next couple of guests?
Yeah, we've got Jeff and Yaroslav. I brought in Yaroslav then by accident because everything's jumping about at the bottom. So we'll bring in Jeff.
What does that mean? Is that a euphemism?
And Yaroslav. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi,
Good. Yeah.
Good to see you both. Thank you so much for being part of the program. So, Nick, I'll let you kick off with the first question.
Yeah, Jeff. So, which teams do you fear next season in the Championship?
Nobody.
It's a poor league, isn't it? Everyone's saying it.
Nobody.
I love that.
I'm not prepared for that question. Not really anybody. I mean, the two teams that came down, West Brom and Fulham, they'll be tough. But no, I don't really fear. Since they made Jovanovic, is that how you pronounce his name? Jovanovic?
No,
it's near.
It's close enough. We know.
Yeah.
Yaroslav, I had a feeling you'd be able to nail that one. Yeah, just call him Big Slav, Jeff.
Big Slav. Before I go any further, and I'll let the other person cut in. If anybody's watching on YouTube, on Facebook, YouTube, they do actually do like a voice recognition with the subtitles. Have you seen that?
Yes, they do. Very, very good point, Jeff.
So I've made a note, because I've been listening for an hour. I made a note that Jovanovic on the subtitles is cannabis. It's cannabis.
Oh, brilliant.
Right. Bulldog is bulldog.
Where's this going, Jeff?
I don't know, but I love it. Keep it going.
I'm worried about where it's going. All right.
I'm keeping it clean. And Egan is eager.
Eager.
So you've got eager, bulldog, and cannabis.
Igor and Big Slav together.
Yeah,
I love the cannabis one. But
I like that one the least because of the channel.
But no, really, seriously speaking, since Jovanovic or whatever, Slav, was made manager, I don't fear anybody. I'm totally confident. With all due respect to Higginbottom, and he did a very difficult job taking over from everybody's god, Mr. Wilder. He did a really great job, but I was hoping he wouldn't be made permanent manager. No disrespect to the guy. And with Slav being put in charge, I don't fear anybody. We will be in the Premier League in 12 months' time.
Wow. So you're saying that we're going to win the league?
Well, we're going to be promoted.
Who's going to be up there with us?
Oh, Jesus.
He's going to be there.
He's going to be there, especially on the Easter Bank Holiday Monday, yeah.
You having a drink there, Jeff? I'm
having a drink there.
Yeah, no.
Am I allowed that on a parental guidance?
I'm just saying I could have guessed.
Honestly,
Don't worry about who's going to be up there because I've got my birthday in November. So Yaroslav, with everyone fit, who plays up front next season in your opinion?
Well,
it's
me and you.
It's actually.
Me and you know each other a little bit, Al, and we.
It's actually like such a tough question, especially before we actually know what Jokanovic is gonna play. Is he gonna have like two strikers up front, one striker up front? what's gonna happen, we don't really know. For me, the trickiest person for me was Berg, because I don't really know where to put him. Like for me, I was thinking if we play like a big striker and kind of smaller, more pacey striker together up front. So for me, it was obviously like McGoldrick. Under him, it's McBurney, if fit, and kind of the third striker is Sharp to kind of get some experience, to get some passion in the matches where we need it, like really need. He has a character, he can bring it to the team. And if we talk about kind of other strikers, obviously Brewster needs to play. If he doesn't play in the championship, it's going to be like, why did we even bring him? Also, I really want to see the second striker for me is Mus. I just don't know. I want to see him play more. I want to see what he's capable of, because he could do it in the Prem. So why not? I'm pretty sure he can do something in the championship. So for me, he's kind of like number 2. And the third one is I want to see Jebison to be around the team, basically. Maybe not like the first striker, first choice, but I want to see him around the team. So it leaves Berg without a space, and I'm not really sure where he can go. Maybe on the flanks, but it really depends on what Jokanovic want to play.
Yeah, really. We've got so many, haven't we? We've got tons and tons of strikers. They're all different. They've all been shocking, other than McGoldrick and Jebo this season. So let's see what next season brings. So Jeff, obviously you're not scared of anyone. We're not playing Wednesday next season. So what games are you looking forward to when the fixture list comes out?
Well, I was hoping you would ask me what's the big bonus for last season. That was Sheffield Wednesday getting relegated. But little comment about what Slav was saying is that I don't worry about the strikers so much. I think Brewster will come good. McBurney, but the big problem we had last season and we had the season before was midfield creating chances. And I was hoping we would sign Campbell from Norwich last summer. But who am I looking forward to playing next year? Well, I live in Rotherham. I live in Kimberworth. But Rotherham have got relegated. I was really looking forward to playing Rotherham. I wasn't looking forward to playing Sheffield Wednesday. I never am, even though we beat them more than we lose. But I don't know, mate. That's a good one. Everybody, really. It's just nice to be back in the stadium next year. I mean, I've got my season ticket. It's just great to get back in the stadium. So I'm looking forward to us playing everybody, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really good answer, mate. Really, really good answer. Yaroslav, same for you, mate?
For me, the kind of all away matches feel special because obviously I'm not from Sheffield. I'm not even from the UK. I'm a Russian person, so I really want to kind of go and explore all the different grounds, all the different teams, and I don't really care whether it's like, I don't know, Blackpool or whether it's kind of a cup away game somewhere. I don't really care. I just want to go to places. And if my studies allow me, I'll try to go to like every match. But if talking about teams where I want to go, I really want to go to Wales. So it's like Cardiff, Swansea. I want to go to Blackpool. I want to go to Bournemouth. So kind of see different parts of the country, and what of particular interest for me.
Yeah, I love that. My wife, as soon as she realised about Blackpool, she said, "We've got to go to Blackpool away. Make that happen. Weekend, Blackpool away." And Jeff, Blackpool away. That's a game, isn't it?
I was just going to say, normally we get Blackpool away like midweek in February or something.
True. Always.
Not always.
Windy.
We did go there once and win 3-1, didn't we? On a very hot day.
Greg Halford was playing, and they were just building the stand.
Yeah, we were on that sort of temporary stand, and my wife actually her watch fell off and went down the scaffolding, and we never saw it again.
That's the one, yeah, mate. Remember that one. Slav, whereabouts in Russia are you from?
I'm from Moscow.
Oh,
you
cool.
heard of that?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
I've been to Moscow a few times. Yeah, I've been to Moscow a few times. I had a Russian girlfriend. She was a supporter of CSKA.
I support the club in Russia myself. Yeah.
Oh, should we leave?
Which club?
CSK Moscow.
Oh,
in Russia.
Yep, heard of them.
Good luck.
Heard of them. Good. Right, we've covered Russia. Now, Yaroslav, what are the positives, do you think, about Sheffield United now being in the Championship?
I think the first one, and probably the most obvious, is that the fact that even though the Championship is a competitive league, it's a really strong league, it's still less pressure than in the Premier League. So I think for Jokanovic especially, it's going to be better to start in the Championship, to kind of try different approaches to game, how he sees the team and stuff like that. I think it's going to be beneficial for the youngsters as well. It's kind of less pressure than in Premier League, and their position, they are maybe not that strong, so more chances to play the youngsters. Again, next season is going to be really competitive, and people are saying that the next season is kind of bad. I don't really think so. I think it's more of equal teams, more or less, and it's going to be interesting to see what our real level is. Are we good? Was last season was just a fluke or not? I think it can show that. And yeah, just more football, basically. More football, more away games, more home games, more innings than Bramall Lane. So why not to love? And obviously VAR is gone, so it's going to be much better with that.
Yeah, we don't want that. None of that, because we want to actually be able to celebrate a goal and know that all you have to do is look at the linesman, look at the referee, and we know that it's a goal. That's the only saving grace is when you concede a goal, you're the opposite way around, aren't you? Like, are they checking anything? So I don't want any of that. You're absolutely right, mate. And I absolutely agree with what you said as well about going and seeing different grounds, because one of my favourite away days was Luton away before they changed grounds, going through someone's back garden to get to away end. Love stuff like that, something a little bit different. Yeah, absolutely bang on there. And final thing, what I was going to say, Jeff, going back to Paul Heckingbottom and what he's done in the back end of this season, if you had a chance to say something to him right now, what would you say, mate?
I would actually say well done, mate, because one good thing for Slav, whatever, Jovanovic, is that when Wilder left, there was a massive outcry. And I understand that. And the guy had done a brilliant job. And anybody who took over from Wilder was in a very, very, very difficult position. So it's brilliant for Heckingbottom that he did a great job for 5 months, steadying the ship. So he took over, very calm, did a decent job. And if the new manager would have taken over directly after Wilder, back in January, end of January, beginning of February, I don't know. But with Heckingbottom steadied the ship a little bit, calmed it down. We've all had time to get everything out of our system about Wilder, and the new manager now is taking over in a more calm situation after Heckingbottom's kind of steadied the ship a bit.
Great.
So yeah. So well done, Heckingbottom. I didn't want you to be the permanent manager. Apologies, Guy. But well done, and thank you very much for, getting us through the rest of the season, kind of thing. And we won a few games as well, which was surprising. 3.
Well said, Jeff. I think that's a really good point, that they allowed the kind of dust to settle. If they'd appointed someone as soon as Wilder left. Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Wilder did a brilliant job for 4 years, but this season, it was terrible. I mean, I equate it to Boris Johnson being Prime Minister. It's a very difficult situation to be in.
You see our faces there. We're not getting into politics.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
In any way, shape, or form. Jeff, we'll get you on again for the late night version. We'll find out about that Russian girlfriend. Yaroslav and Jeff,
Not too
both
much,
of you.
mate. Not too much.
Yeah, I think we already heard enough, to be fair. Both of you, thanks very much. We'll hopefully see Yaroslav will see you at Bramall Lane and an away game next season. I really hope for that. Jeff, I will definitely see you at beautiful.
Of course. Get to the Red Deer, mate. Get to the Red Deer before the game.
All right. We could possibly sort that stuff out off air, but thank you very much, both of you. Really appreciate it.